always wanted to do something that you've thought you could but never had the opportunity to? Well, now I sort of have to live that experience because I'm going all in now. Just a few weeks ago, I was working an 8 to 5 job, and now I don't have a job anymore. Um, and I really need to get the ball rolling. So I got really lucky, found an office space where I don't have to pay rent right away. But eventually, after I launch, I will have to pay rent.
This section is cleared out. Our desk is going to be in the corner over here. We're going to slap our logo on top, put the table at the bottom, and that's where we're going to be doing all of our work. The fulfillment, the packing is going to go over here, and the inventory is going to go over here.
My life is changing, and it's changing so fast. I don't have that much of a safety blanket to sustain the lifestyle that I'm living right now, and it's gonna be a bumpy ride. But I'm happy to bring you guys along for the adventure. Just a little bit of a background. I worked in product development for over 6.5 years, working on cloud-to-cloud integration, firmware, hardware, a lot of tech stuff, a lot of tech stuff. So that's why when you see my content, it's a lot of Apple products. There's a lot of tech products. It's because I actually genuinely love tech stuff. But the other aspect that I really love is running and working out and just being active. That's my main niche, and I want to live a life that is worth living and not essentially work for someone else. I want to work for myself, and with this opportunity, I'm able to do it. It's everything that I do. All the input is essentially the output, and it's a scary ride. Like I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm giving it to you guys pretty raw because I want it to be a diary of my journey. Right? Not everybody is going to leave that 8 to 5 job of theirs, but I want to show them that even though I don't have it all together, that I'm able to give it a try. And if we fail, we fail, but at least we gave it a try. So I'm going to bring you guys along the ride, the entire experience of the product development, the website, absolutely everything that I can show you guys. I'm going to do it because there's a lot to learn in the world of going to market. And this is a perfect example of what goes behind the product development stages of a product before it actually launches. So if you guys can see here, I have 3 pairs of shorts, running tights, really, because I love running in tights. I don't know why. I'm not a big shorts guy, but these 3 pairs are completely different from one another, and each variation is an upgrade from the previous version. The sample that I have here, as you can see, it has no reflection over here. So we wanted to upgrade that. So we added that. As you can see here, this is a lot more shinier, right? Even the material that we're using too is a lot better than the previous model. So that's the second variation. But also what I noticed is that when I'm running, the EBC logo is also not 100% staying intact. So when you stretch it, I don't know if you see, but there's a little bit of cracks everywhere. I want to improve that. And on top of that, why not make the EBC logo reflective at the same time? So the current variation of the shorts, of the running tights, is reflective. So this part here, as you can see, it's not stretching. This part over here is also improved too. So we have the reflective sun and we have the EBC logo that are both reflective. Huge improvements to it. That's just one example of many other product development stages that we go through before going to market. Eventually, I want to show you guys the manufacturing process in China because that's going to be a huge thing, and I want to bring you guys along for the experience. And it's a journey because going to China in itself is a big learning experience. And in my previous job, I was able to go many times, so I'm very comfortable with the environment. I don't speak Chinese, but I get by very well.
What's up, guys? So I'm here with Andy right now. He's an 8-figure entrepreneur. He has 3 stores across Canada. Guys, any hype beast items that you guys ever wanted, he's probably already had in his store. So super dope. We met, was it like 3 months ago?
Yeah, it was about 3 months ago.
Yeah, we met 3 months ago at a run event, and then right after that, we did a 21K, which is like a half marathon run, just to meet and greet. And then we, from that one meeting, established a relationship to grow EBC together. So I'm just gonna give him the mic, and then he'll go from there.
Yeah, so pretty much like Kevin said, started my business about 4.5 years ago. It's in the resell, exclusive, limited item space. So anything that's hard to get, we get it, we sell it. Currently have stores in Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto. Really just crushed it over the last 4.5 years. And then
If you can share, what's like a crazy deal that you recently done?
recently,
Yeah.
so we're really big sellers for essentials. So I think over the last year, we probably sold about 60,000 units of essentials.
Crazy.
And each of those items is in between like 60 to
Like
150, 200 bucks. Yeah. And then obviously we sell a lot of Jordans, a lot of Yeezys, like
Anything
all
hype
those.
beast.
Yeah, anything hype beast. But those are gonna be our main ones, Jordans, essentials.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
But yeah, and then me and Kevin linked up like 3 months ago as I got into running. Like you said, on our run, we really chopped it up, really saw that we share a lot of the same core values. And he was telling me more about EBC and how he's starting a brand, Everyday Better Club. And that really connected with me. So we ended up connecting and now started together.
My man, yeah, it's crazy because Andy comes from a different space than where I was coming from, right? I was in more product development where it's more or less on the back end of things where you're bringing the product to life. He's on the front end selling it, so distribution, fulfillment, and like customer returns, all the little things that I didn't really think about before. He brings that to the table, plus his experience. So us coming together, it just makes the perfect sense. And yeah, you guys are going to be joining us at the very, very beginning of where this is headed. And I'm super excited to share that with you guys. So let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's something that I'm super excited about because when we started our business, we didn't document a lot of this stuff. But now with Kevin, we're going to be documenting this whole journey. So all the ups, all the downs, all the mistakes, all the victories, that's going to be shown through all this content. So we're really excited about that.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Peace.